Welcome my viewer. In this video we shall look at how we can handle the question above. The question states, without using a calculator or tables, simplify 2.5 plus open bracket 3 out of 5 times 1 whole number and 1 out of 4 close the bracket. You divide it by 1 whole number and 1 out of 8 minus 3 out of 4. So I'm going to write the solution here, and then we shall say let's convert all the mixed fractions to improper fractions. So you see that 2.5 will give us, of course we are going to multiply 2 times 2 plus 1 out of 2, so we shall end up with 5 out of 2. Also 1.25 will give us, we shall multiply 4 times 1 plus 1 out of 4, so we shall end up with 5 out of 4. Also 1 whole number and 1 out of 8 will give us, we multiply 8 times 1 plus 1 out of 8, so we shall end up with 9 out of 8. So now when we combine everything, we shall have 5 out of 2 plus 3 out of 5 times 5 out of 4 divided by 9 out of 8 minus 3 out of 4. So now let's continue. I will say from both maths, we first have to simplify the terms inside the brackets. So we shall have 5 out of 2 plus, the terms inside the brackets are 3 out of 5 times 5 out of 4. So we are dividing it by 9 out of 8 minus 3 out of 4. So now let's first handle the terms inside the bracket. So we shall have 3 out of 5 times 5 out of 4. So we shall have 3 times 5 divided by 5 times 4. Of course, we are multiplying the numerators separate and as well as the denominators also separate. So we shall have 3 times 5 out of 5 times 4. We cancel the 5 because 5 is common in both the numerator and then the denominator. So we shall end up with 3 out of 4. So now resulting into, if we substitute now that, we shall have 5 out of 2 plus 3 out of 4 divided by 9 out of 8 minus 3 out of 4. So now we shall have, let's first deal with the numerator. You see that we have 5 out of 2 plus 3 out of 4. We get the LCM of the denominator. The LCM is 4. 4 divided by 2, you have 2. 2 times 5, you have 10. Plus 4 divided by 4, you have 1. 1 times 3, you have 3. So adding the numerator, we shall have 13 out of 4. So now let's also go and handle the denominator. Of course, in the denominator, we have 9 out of 8 minus 3 out of 4. Also, we are going to get the LCM of 8 and 4. So the LCM is 8. 8 when divided by 8, you get 1. 1 times 9, you get 9. Minus 8 when you divide it by 4, you get 2. 2 times 3, you get 6. So 9 minus 6, we have 3. And the denominator will be 8. We maintain it that way. So now combining the results from the numerator and the denominator, we shall have 13 out of 4 as the numerator. We are dividing it by 3 out of 8 as the results we obtain from the denominator. So we shall have 13 out of 4. We are dividing it by 3 out of 8. So you know, when we are dividing the fraction, we have to multiply by the reciprocal of the divider. So we shall have 13 out of 4 times 8 will go up and 3 will come down. So we shall have 8 out of 3. We may cancel this 8, we may cancel with 4, we shall have 2. So now we are going to have 13 times 2, you get 26 out of 3 times 1, you get 3. So we may end up with 26 out of 3. So when we convert it into mixed fraction, we shall have 8 whole numbers and 2 out of 3. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on my videos.